Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Come on in. Yes, this is the November energy update. I'm just making sure, yep, microphone's on, everything's good. And yeah, happy November. This is November 1st. I started at 10:10 honoring my mother, who is always with me, but she loved tens, $10 bills. She was always saving them. So it's fantastic. And let me know where you're tuning in from if you've never been here before. If you don't even know who I am Christine Gold. You're probably wondering, who is this? And each month we tune in. I'm a medium, intuitive energy coach, old soul healer, and really we're here to heal together, to ascend together. And it's my good friend Julia Grief's birthday today, and she lives in Japan. So I recognize your beautiful solar return today, and she's a beautiful healer as well. And she said, this is coming off of her website. She said, all true healing is a return to wholeness, a reintegration of the human aspect and the soul. I absolutely love that. So I recognize you, Julia, today, and anyone else that has a birthday in November, please share with us. Maybe it is your birthday today. And the whole theme for the month is remember. And yes, clearly we have Remembrance Day, and I really wanted to integrate, remember who you are. Step into who you are. Don't don't rely on who you used to be because we're all changing, evolving, and growing. Are we not? And I am not my past, and neither are you. And don't let anybody else tell you otherwise, okay? Or use it against you, because when people do that, they're coming from a place of hurt. They're showing you who they are, has nothing to do with you, and clearly they have things that need to be healed. Clearly, all right? Just like I do, just like anybody else, but I try to remember um, even if you want the mantra, not my monkey, not my circus, stay in your own lane, whatever it is. October was filled with, crazy energy. It started with the solar eclipse. We're in the middle of eclipse season. We have a full lunar eclipse coming up here with the full moon. And I'll talk about that later. And Mars is in retrograde. I talked about that briefly in the Halloween readings 2 days ago. And really, it's just a time to revisit, rewire, renegotiate, redo. And Mars is a warrior planet, so we need to rethink about how we have gone to war on ourselves and with others. Truly. That's what I believe. And if you're really loving this, please, the beautiful thing is to share and to like and to subscribe and to do all those wonderful things so other people can find us, because I get comments afterwards, "Oh, I missed it." Well, if subscribe, follow, whatever you do those things and then hit the notification bell. You're never going to miss when I am live or when we are in community together. Um, because I do a lot of monthly, different updates. I have a community coming up very, very shortly. I'll talk about about that later. And thank you, Gitte. Beautiful. She's our community angel from Denmark. And no, this is not the first time. So thank you very, very much. All right. So if we look at numbers, November 1st, 2022 reduces to 9, and nines are all about wrapping things up. You know, that October, that energy it was about sanctifying ourselves. And we really had to go within, and there still was a lot of healing and inner work going on. Um, yeah, and the veil was very, very thin. And of course, however more you shine, however more the dark will appear. So, and the song, yeah, I'm gonna bring that up. "I'll Remember" by Madonna. Now, do you remember that song? Do you? You might have to look it up. Yeah, I even went back and looked on YouTube and had a listen, and it was from the movie With Honors in 1994. And I'm like, I don't even know if I watched that movie, but maybe I will. Um, and I'll just gonna put in, I'm just gonna put in some of the lyrics. "Say goodbye to not knowing when the truth in my whole life began. Say goodbye to not knowing how to cry. You taught me that." So it's about being strong, standing on your own, the way that you were saved, however that is. Um, yeah, I'm just going to put this in the comments here and if you want to go and look the comment, you can look up the lyrics, and it's very poetic. It's touching. I see it as, and there's another part. "I was a child that could not mend a broken wing. Outside, I looked for a way to teach my heart to sing." So you wanted to help and fix people, but a lot of people, bless you for doing that. But if they're not ready, walk away. You can still, lead by example, shine your light, do you, be a loving presence, but you're not a doormat, and you're not to be taken advantage of either. So, and really, you're here to teach your heart to sing, to teach your heart to sing. So, what makes your heart sing? What makes your heart sing? And I did put the clip of the video, and if you need that information, let me know. All right. So, and the spirit animal is squirrel, because that's all I've been seeing lately. How about you? I mean, they're getting ready for winter. They're storing away. They're very energetic. They're cute. They're chatty. They make interesting noises when it's very, very quiet, and not the normal squirrel noises. They're very playful, they're balanced, they're resourceful, and they remind us to play and persevere, but also make time for play. I hear sometimes it's sad. I'll be like, well, why don't we do this? Or let's have more fun. Oh, we don't have time for that. We don't do that here. It's like, okay, whoa, that's sad. That statement is sad. That means you have given up, you don't care. Um, to want, to really look at things. So, and really, we're going to be mastering and gathering and preparing for the future. But it's a sacred balance between our energy reserves, our conservation, and exertion. So, that yin and yang energy, we're managing resources. So, we want to call on the squirrel when we need to decipher what to carry and what to leave behind. I think that's the biggest message: what to carry and what to leave behind. This spirit animal can teach you to find trust where it is lacking. Where it is lacking. And I also want to bring forward the crystals. I mean, this is Scorpio season, so you can take them as you want. Citrine clearly is for the solar plexus. Malachite is for loyalty. It could be for the root chakra. Aquamarine, that's an interesting color. Usually it's blue, but this must be a different kind of aquamarine for the throat chakra. Turquoise, again, for the throat chakra. Obsidian for protection and clearing. And lapis lazuli. Yeah, very independent. It's great for the third eye as well. So you can, use and look at these crystals however you want, and use them however you'd like. And if you have your own, then go for it. And, happy birthday to all. And the essential oil that we chose is eucalyptus. And the reason for that is it's antimicrobial, antibacterial, antifungal. It's amazing. Like the essential oil itself is amazing to clear those areas in the throat and the nasal passages and, protecting and covering the throat. It's getting colder. Drinking enough fluid, drinking, warm teas like this. You might think this is, I mean, it's black, is it not? This is fulvic acid, which has all your trace minerals and electrolytes. I mixed it with green tea. It's amazing. Um, why are we drinking dirt? Well, because our dirt has been compromised and has been with, pesticides and over farming and, the changing of weather. It's drier, it's wetter, it's whatever. It's basically, the 8 apples, we need to eat 8 apples for the one that your grandmother ate. That's basically why you need fulvic acid. So, I'm always looking for ways to upgrade myself, upgrade my body. Um, and it is good to fast. I know that word's scary, and I'm not talking like a week-long fast or a water fast. You can do whatever you want. I personally like intermittent fasting, and the reason is it gives our bodies time to kind of clear a little bit. And then you're going to introduce food around, they say a full 12 hours. Sometimes it's 16. It doesn't matter the time frame. You're giving your body, because when you're sleeping, your body is repairing and recovering itself. So it needs those. So if you're waking up at certain times at night, it's not just spirit or your mother talking to you or your cat or whatever. It could be maybe your liver, your kidney, something is off. So you maybe need to remember to take care of yourself as much as possible, because clear no one else will. And if you're always helping other people and you're not taking care of yourself, what does that say? That means you don't care about your own well-being and you don't feel you're worthy, and you absolutely are worthy. All right. So, questions, reflections for November. How do you feel without constant movement, action, and speed? How does that feel? You can comment below, either live or on the replay. For some people, it is very hard to do because they're always in constant flux and they're always, yeah, they just think go, 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 crush it, crush it, crush it. Can't stop, can't stop. But here's the thing, your body is keeping score, and it will stop you. True story. It happened to me. Okay. It happened to me in 2017. I had my beautiful, dark night of the soul. I will say it's beautiful because, spirit is always trying to get attention, like trying to get our attention. Are you paying attention? Are you just, oh, I don't have time for this. Oh, later. Oh, later. Later stacks on top of later, stacks on top of you in the hospital, stacks on top of um, so many things. And if you have children, then you're teaching that to them too. So, how can you nurture any emotions, any fears, any resistance that may come up with stillness? I get that a lot. Oh, I don't like to meditate. My mind is going constantly. Yeah, I understand that, but here it's a practice. So if you intentionally sit even for 3 minutes, even for 1 minute, like let's do this now. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. Stop what you're doing. Put your hands on your lap. And just imagine that you are well and all is well. You are here. There's nothing to do. Just be. And then listen to your breath. Focus on your breath. Breath is your access point, your gateway to everything, along with prayer, because prayer takes you out of the ordinary and into the extraordinary. And you're also letting the universe, God, Source, Buddha, Mickey Mouse believe in something that you're attuned and you're listening, however that comes in. whether you're feeling it, knowing it, seeing it, smelling it, tasting it. All right. So take your time coming back. I just wanted, and that's interesting that I'm doing this because I found this book on my sister's shelf, Wayne Dyer, Being in Balance. I'm like, I've never read this book. 9 Principles for Creating Habits to Match Your Desires. And I love the fact that he has butterflies in here. I love the fact, I mean, look at this butterfly here. Isn't that beautiful? And he has a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson, pretty famous guy. Want is a growing giant, meaning we want, we want, we want. It just gets bigger. It turns into an ugly monster, whom the coat of have was never large enough to cover. Ooh. So you keep feeding the want giant, the coat will never cover because you already have. It starts here in the mind, then to the heart, expands into the soul. Clear, 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 ego, 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 boom, source. Here you go. Here you go. I didn't even know he wrote this book, so I'm going to be reading it. All right. So, yeah, let me know how this resonates for you. And I guess what are you looking for in November? What kind of feeling? Are you going to empower yourself to reflect on the actions you have taken and how they have really added to the life you are living today? And really pondering relationship with action. So you don't want to become complacent. And does your action taking come from self-imposed pressure to keep up, which many of us do? Oh, we have to feel worthy. Oh, look at somebody posted that. I have to post this. Competition. How does aligned and inspired action feel to you compared to pressure and expectations? And we know what expectations are. So bring the spaciousness into your mind and question your belief system, because belief system is BS. I've said it many times. Your styles of communication, or maybe your identities you have created regarding your mental capacity, your intellect, or style of communication. So do these identities, these stories of who you are, because really they're a lot of times I've made up, do they still feel relevant? And that's why remember, do they allow for freedom and growth, or do they feel small and restricting? Many times we are our own jailers. We imprison ourselves. We imprison ourselves. Yeah, Gita is saying more expansion and more connection. Absolutely. And connecting with people and places and things we haven't connected before to, because we were kind of just we were just going along doing the thing and doing our thing and not really paying attention until we felt we had to pay attention. Yeah, and this is the overall theme, and it is Scorpio season, so everything underground is coming to the surface, very fluid and intuitive. And whoever has a birthday in November, share with us, and you'll get a special surprise. I'm not saying what it is. And who doesn't love surprises, whether it's a surprise phone call or something in the mail, or seeing someone you haven't seen in a long time, or maybe seeing something you've never seen before. Those are all, you delight in the little things, delight in the small things, delight in just delight. Isn't that a lovely word? Delight. Delight in the light of who you are. Delight in the light of who you are. We can make this a song. We could do a poetry slam if we want. That would be fun. All right. Yeah, Goethe is saying seeing through the illusions. Yeah, it is. It is absolutely the illusion. And Dolores Cannon says, you are all of the background people, the director, the designer, the writer, the producer, the camera people of your own movie. So what are you recording? What are you going to leave behind as your legacy? Because really it's about legacy. And yeah, I choose to leave the earth better than when I came. I choose to leave the earth when as I entered it. There we go. Because when you come in as a perfect holy child, you got to remember that's who you are. That is who you are. And remembering all the lessons, the wounds, the hurts, the triumph, the victories, the celebrations. And remember, we are all of that. And that is not our history. So this Mars retrograde really asks us to slow down and reassess. And Mars is a warrior planet. And it started October 30th and it remains till mid-January 2023. So we are asked to create a new relationship with questions. Why am I in this relationship? What do I get out of this relationship? It is symbiotic. Um, is there an agenda? And that's on both sides. Do I tend to attract the same type of people? Why do I attract the same type of people? Why do I, choose the same type of work? Well, I have to work. I have to pay the bills. Okay, yes, I understand that. But if you have a passion and a dream and a desire, your purpose is to, go find what makes your heart sing. And if that means it's a side hustle, then if you really want it, you're going to get it. You're going to go get it. Go get it. And you're not chasing the dollar. I mean, money is energy. We've talked about this before. Money does so many things. So if I'm gifted with thousands and millions of dollars, I'm going to turn around and gift it to other people because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to share it, not hoard, but share, not give, our everything away. It's about being a balance and remembering that we have and we are enough. So what would you like to share? What would you like to share? All right. Let's go to, I'm just going to talk about the moon. I mean, you can go back on YouTube. I've recorded some guided meditations. I mean, they'll work at any time. It just doesn't have to be on a full moon or a new moon or this specific moon. But twice a month, we remember and work with the moon energy. So if you're wondering when that next full moon is, it's a full beaver moon in Taurus with the total lunar eclipse November 8th. And then there'll be a new moon in Sagittarius. That's my sister, and as well Gitte, November 23rd. So there'll be some birthdays coming up soon as well. So we are in the middle of eclipse season. So live moon parties only on YouTube. So I truly hope to see you there. Yes. Yeah, that and Gitte's saying that is delightful to do what makes my heart sings. Yeah, and she loves the garden. I know that. And she loves Freya and she loves cats and they come to her whether she wants them to or not. Cuz they know it's she creates a safe space. So do you create sanctuary within yourself and in your home and with others? I mean, that's the most beautiful thing. So um yeah, and it's interesting. I did not bring my card deck with me, but you know what? It's fine. I'm gonna leave with a few things for you. I'm just gonna read the first page of this book, Being in Balance. I'm gonna do something a little different. Okay. All right. One of the huge imbalances in life is the disparity between your daily existence with its routines and habits. I know how we can get stuck in that, believe me. Oh, woe at me, it's another day. It's another day to slay. It's another day to pray. It's another day to heal. It's another day to how may I serve? And oh my goodness, you're alive. That's something that many do not get. So, and the dream you have deep within yourself of some extraordinarily satisfying way of living. In the quote that opens this chapter, James Allen poetically explains that the dream is the magical realm. The dream is the magical realm out of which newly created life emerges. Buried within you is an unlimited capacity for creation. So we're meant to create. We're meant to have dreams. We are magic. We have to make those connections, connect the dots. Like Sirius right now, the Sirius stars, the seven, connecting the dots. The Big Dipper, connecting the dots. Look to the skies. And buried within you is an unlimited capacity for creation. So a waking angel, that's what Alan calls this, that's anxious to plant seedlings to fulfill dreams and destiny. And he also wanted to add Ernest Holmes' quote, "Fire from heaven, dynamic imagination is fire from heaven." So really think that true imagination is not fanciful daydreaming, it is fire from heaven. So anytime you have an inspired idea, a feeling, maybe you want to call someone, reach out to someone, that's inspired action. Go, 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 go. Don't delay. Okay? All right. I love that. Dreams are the seedlings of reality. They are. So you're going to nurture those seeds, nurture yourself, and always remember to take care of yourself. I love this plant protein superfood medicinal mushroom. There's omega-3s. There's enough in here for 4 servings of wild salmon, which I don't eat. I get my omegas from flax and sunflower, but now I get it with mushrooms and plant proteins. So, wow. Thank you so much for being here. I really highly recommend to keep up your magnesium and your zinc. We're coming, if you're in the northern hemisphere here, cold, flu, all of that is coming, and winter's coming, as they say. So take care of yourself, please. And if you'd like to join my Whole Soul Wellness group, you can find the link below if you're looking to upgrade your health, upgrade yourself. Also, November will be coming up with a new monthly health topic. So if you're interested, let me know what you'd like me to talk about on my Heart Led Soul Fed podcast. Last month was fibromyalgia, which was, quite a few people were very interested in and have suffered from either Hashimoto's or some type of autoimmune issue. And of course, the Soul Healers community, join the wait list. Not only do you get monthly classes, you get intuitive development sessions, chakra energy balancing sessions, monthly Q&A sessions with me, private access to the Soul Healers Lounge, weekly updates from myself and the spirit guides, sign-up bonuses, and discounts on online courses. And this is private. This is off of social media completely, which many of us are doing, and we're meeting in community, cooperation, collaboration, cross-pollination, because this is the age of Aquarius in which to do so. So if you are tired of what you're seeing and scrolling and feeding yourself with, this is the place to feed your soul. Okay? All the information is listed in the comments and the description as well. And thank you, Gitte, for being here. Thank you to Lillian and Robert who have joined as well. I love you so much. Please remember, healing begins where the ego ends. Take care of yourself and let us be your soft landing. Love you. Bye-bye.